If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com, and of course you can use the code TVM at the checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another video. I am of course talking about Leandro Trossard. This guy is immense. The title of the video, I don't know yet, actually. It's probably something along the lines of this card is crazy good, you need to get this card is great. I'm a big fan of it, right? I'm not going to go out and say that it's the best card I've ever used. I'm not going to try and sit here and tell you that it's something that it's not, but it is definitely a card worth grinding for, and it's there for, well, the rest of the game, theoretically at least. What you need to do is score 2 goals with each club from the Premier League. And, of course, you need to win the games. I think on 18 of the 20 teams, you need to win the game. So, if you haven't started this, or maybe you've only checked off 1 or 2 teams naturally, then, unfortunately, you do have a little bit of a ways away in front of you. But I did this. I wasn't rushing to do it. I've only recently finished it in the last few days, really. I wasn't rushing, just checking it off here or there. And I'm so glad I've done it. Like, looking at the stats without a chem style, let's go over. This obviously has a chem style, but looking at the stats without one, it's not like the best card in the world. You've got really good acceleration, but poor sprint speed in comparison. You don't have the best attack positioning. The agility is immense, balance is crazy, reactions are very poor. There's a massive contrast, is what I'm saying. Like, some stats are insane, the other stats are terrible. And there aren't any real sort of set of stats where you can say, right, this card is going to be great at doing this. This is what I need to be doing with it. I suppose dribbling and ball control in general can be quite good, but because the reactions are bad, you would expect the card to not be quick and snappy when trying to shift the ball left to right, etc. But in all honesty, ruining the review immediately for you, this card is really, really fun to use. Really fun. He's so quick. Like, unbelievably fast. And you'll see it in the clips. His feet are like Speedy Gonzalez when he gets going. Maybe that... do people know who Speedy Gonzalez is anymore? You know, like, do they even show cartoons on... Who cares? So, anyway, for as long as this will take you to get, if you are good at the game, you can do this in just a few matches. If you are mediocre, or average, shall we say, at the game, this might take you a while, especially with certain... teams. So Sheffield United, I think Sheffield United arguably one of the teams you don't need to win the game with, you just need to score. That can be difficult though, because their players aren't necessarily FIFA ready, you know, they're not great. But with that being said, I really, really think that this is worth your time. It's not going to go into your main team, and the team that I have him in, incidentally, is this one. I might as well show you. So I picked up that Ferland Mendy yesterday. He wasn't actually there, and I wasn't playing with Mendy in the clips that you're about to see. Well, I was actually playing with Dhir no, I wasn't. Roussillon in the clips you're about to see. But the loan had run out, and I still need to score like 1 or 2 goals with French players in a win or something to get the actual card. But I've used all the loan, so that's gone. So I've just put Mendy in there because it works for Chem. But that was basically the team, and I've got to be honest, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was different. You know, it's not a team you'd necessarily expect to come up against. You've got Delph in there, not many people are going to use that. Willian is in there, not many people are going to use the standard Willian card. He is due for an inform on Wednesday, whether that's central or left wing, right wing, we don't know. Red Wijnaldum, you do tend to see a lot, to be fair, but not paired with the likes of Delph and Kante. And that Jamie Vardy has started to be phased out a little bit now. You don't see it as much. But it's a little bit different, even though it is more or less a full Premier League team, bar Nesta and Mendy. But Trossard in particular, you're going to look at the stats and you're going to think, well, this is bad, that's bad, I don't like this, I don't like that. I'm not that bothered. That's exactly how I felt. Honestly, I looked at it and I thought, yeah, I wouldn't mind picking it up at some point, but I'm not going to bust a gut to get it because it's not that good. I was wrong. This card is a lot of fun. My opponent has full Premier League, all different clubs as well, so obviously going for that Trossard. Well, I would assume anyway. Here's Trossard, Vardy. Vardy with a ball roll. He's going to just lash this at goal. Great defending from David Luiz. Ball comes out. Kante gets in there like swimwear. There's Walker, Vardy, Delph. I'm going to go all the way out to Roussillon. Just going to take it to the byline if I can. Drill it across. And, well, there is Trossard, and it's a goal. Needed to be someone there for that ball across from Rollinson. It was a good ball into the box, but it just went straight to the defender. And luckily, Trossard was on hand to put it in. That's his first shot for the club and his first goal. Nesta out to Rollinson. And I'm going to play that inside. I would say little 1-2, but it will come back to him at some point. That's a good ball. He's got the pace, you know. That's fantastic. Well. The pace on him there was unbelievable. Aurier had to be alert, and he wasn't. Back inside to Trossard. Look at the space. Couldn't get the ball across. And again, the game would not let me play it over because it knew I was in. Great defending. Nesta, Rollinson, Hazard. Poor ball. Here's Delph with the interception. Looked like handball to me. Good thing they're not on. Otherwise, that would have been a free kick. Back inside to Delph. And again to Gini Wijnaldum. Here's Trossard. Look at Wijnaldum's run. That's a great goal. Trossard is phenomenally good. His agility, his ball control, his passing, it's all crisp and clean and fast and reactive, responsive. Brilliant bit of football. And we're 4-1 up, and that should be the game done and dusted. Delph against Felipe Anderson, tries to cut the pass in lane, doesn't. Nesta does. Ball comes to Willian. Here's Trossard. I was going to lay it off, but what's the point when you've got someone like Trossard on the ball who can literally just dance his way through the defence? Look at the state of it. You can't get anywhere near him. He goes down. I would argue that that's potentially a penalty, but Walker comes across. He's still down, Trossard. Here's Delph. I was going to go for goal, then I decided I'm not stupid. Now I'm going to go for goal. Not a bad little effort, but straight at Dhir, really easy save. Vardy, lovely, with Delph, and he couldn't play it back quick enough, Delph. Trossard, well, I tried to give it to Delph, just wasted. Delph with the interception, little round the corner, bang, goal, there he is, finally. Delph, his initial pass wasn't hard enough. It wasn't, I wanted it sort of slid through and he just sort of kicked it to him and it wasn't really pacey. The second time round, he got the ball where he needed to and then Trossard just flicked it forward. Trossard is immense. I am a big fan. Ignore whatever stats you read and you think, oh, he's not going to be good in this area, that area. He's fantastic. So as you could probably see from the clips so far and the clips upcoming, he is a bit of a dancing queen, our Trossard. He will literally shimmy and shuffle his way around everybody. And it's impressive stuff to watch, it really is. Because he's got that dribbling, ball control, and the agility in particular, but the acceleration as well. All combine to make this just unreal ballet dancer. I've got absolute faith in him. Every time I give him the ball, I hold down L1, LB, and I just shuffle my way through. And he's so difficult to get anywhere near because his feet is so quick and he's so good at moving around. You've got the skills if you need to get out of danger. You've got the weak foot if you need to pass from left to right, whichever foot you need. The only thing you don't have is strength. That is something that on a few occasions, not many, but on a few, I did have problems with, I won't lie to you, because you do get shoulder to shoulder sometimes and he's just not going to win. It's just as simple as that. So that's a negative worth mentioning. But with the Maestro Chem style, we bump the shot power up to 91. We take the long shots to 99. We take the volleys to 85. Free kicks go up if you're that way inclined. Short passing's up to 94. Long passing is up to 92. The vision up to 90. Attack position up to 84. Agility goes perfect. Reactions, very, very big stat to go up to 80. And then, of course, the ball control to 90 and dribbling to 98. And that, my friends, has a massive, massive impact on this card. And it's one of the reasons why I like it as much as I do. Because there's a lot of things about there's not a lot, but there's a few things about the card that I thought, right, it's not that great. You know, you've got like the shot power let him down, the attack positioning wasn't great, and the strength can be problematic. Reactions without the chem style, not the best. But once he has that boost in the dribbling stats and the reactions in particular, you just want to get him on the ball. You want to get him running at defenders. You want to get him doing skills. You want to get him down the left, down the right. You want to get him up front. I'll tell you what, as a striker, very capable. I've bigged him up a lot, right? And I know that a lot of people are going to misconstrue this as me saying that, you know, it's an insane card. You need to go pick it up. It's the best card I've ever used. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I try to play this game and have as much fun as I possibly can. Even if you're just using this in squad battles, I try to have as much fun as I can. And in terms of a card that I just want to use and I want the ball to go to, you know, like if you went out and got yourself the icon Ronaldinho, all you'd be doing for the next 50 to 100 games is giving the ball to Ronaldinho because you just wanted to use him. He's that type of player. Again, I'm not comparing him to Ronaldinho. What I'm saying is he's that type of player that you just want to have on the ball. And that, for me, is valuable. More valuable than anything else in FIFA 20. A player that makes you want to play the game. And for as long as you can get away with using this, because his stats are obviously, they're decent, but they're not endgame by any stretch of the imagination, I would grasp it with both hands, get it into a team, and just play for a bit of fun. Because this card is, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, fun. If you have enjoyed today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for you, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.